each other.
Okay, can you hear me, guys? It seems like the video's gone all kind of skewed. The video output's low, so I'm trying to figure that out. May have to quickly pause before we begin and restart. Although it says, according to my VLC, my encoding's overloaded. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out why it's stuttering video-wise. I'm just trying to tweak the buffering settings, so I'm just going to stop the stream briefly before we begin, and then come straight back in. Sit tight, stay where you are, I'll be right back. Okay, and we should be back. And we should have a healthy stream, fingers crossed. I've changed the encoding settings to make it slightly less high quality, but it should be less of a strain on the machine to stream. Seems like I was recording at 200 megabits a second. Yeah, a little bit too much. A little bit too much, so I've just dropped that for now. We've just got the stream and let YouTube cover the recording side of things. Anyway, guys and girls, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. I'm feeling good. It's Christmas time. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Jagger! And how are we doing? Here we go. It's live. It's been a couple of weeks. I hope you're all doing well. I've got my coffee in my coffee first, then your boring crap mug. It's good to go. Now, where we're going, I've got no idea. As usual, I've got no plan for this stream, but I wanted to share a little bit of decent news. So, basically, the channel has now been approved by YouTube fully, which means you can now use Super Chat and you can become a member of my channel. Now, I know I haven't been doing much lately in the way of videos because work sucks, basically, and I've got a newborn kid, but if you want to become a member, that way you get exclusive kind of streams. So we're going to do exclusive streams. You get custom emojis, some of which are already live on the channel. I would love to see you guys check it out. Hi Poppy, hi Andrew, hi Scott, how are you all doing? Yeah, so basically I've been working a little bit behind the scenes, making some little emojis, and making some channel badges and bits and pieces, and prepping for stuff. So hey Stuttering, how's it going? So as you can see, it's Christmas time in the Juggy studio. Snow is falling all around me, children playing, having fun. 'Tis a season of love and understanding. Merry Christmas everyone. Right, so we've got the Frosty Live logo, we've got the snow falling, we are rocking and rolling. Let's get playing, shall we? In our new snowy Christmas themed live stream. You want to see my bellend, Stuttering? Already, it's been a couple of minutes, and you already want to see my bellend. Well, I aim to please. There he is! It's Barry Bellend! How you doing, Barry? He's here. He's here. Don't worry. He's right where I left him. He just pops up every now and again. Don't forget to ring my bellend. You know, with YouTube the way it is, you don't always get notifications of when people go live, but if you touch my bellend, I promise you, you won't be forgotten. Anyone who touches my bellend never gets forgotten, okay? Anyway, I digress. Let's play, shall we? Let's go over. Anybody got any suggestions of what we might do tonight? Because I haven't got a clue. As I say, I was just tweaking emojis and things for the channel. Now that you can become a member of the channel, and you can now use super chats. So, yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is the new channel, the Christmas theme. We're rocking. So, has anybody got any idea of what we want to play first? What are your thoughts on how crazy it is with the amount of game releases? Yeah, there seems to be a lot of games being released left, right, and centre. And that's a good thing. More choice can never be bad, right? I mean, okay, I don't get to play and complete every game I want to. But, yeah, having the options out there is great. I mean, some people love Assassin's Creed. Personally, I never got on with it. But I played Red Dead Redemption 2 to death. I loved that game, and the online just came out this week, and I've been hammering that. It's fantastic. I've got Battlefield 5. I haven't even unwrapped it yet. It's on my shelf over there. We've got so many good AAA games. We've got so many great indie games. So many good free downloadable games. Yeah, it's just great. You can miss good games. But you can miss bad ones too. You can miss anything if you don't really keep your ear to the ground. Keep your eyes peeled. Indie games are where it's at. Tunic is one I'm looking forward to most. I'll tell you the last really great indie game I played, and that was Celeste. Celeste earlier this year was a fantastic indie game. Loved it. Okay, so hopefully you guys should be ready to go. Let's get a stream going. Has anybody got any suggestions of games or systems that they want to play tonight? I'm open to interaction from you guys. Not a one-way street. Get involved, get chatting, have fun. Let's all chill out together and have a good old Saturday night, yeah? Now, has anybody got any preferences? Any at all? Any at all? My phone is vibrating like crazy, but it's nothing important. So it's going to wait. Any good Steam games I've gotten? Well, funnily enough, I'm not a big Steam guy, he says, looking at his 2000 game collection. Not a lot that I've been playing recently. I've been waiting for the PC version of Polybius to come out. I think that's going to be my next PC game, Polybius. I've got it on the PS4. It's very good there. I just can't wait to play it in 4K on the PC. I think it's going to be great. So that's probably the next one, although I'm really tempted by Obra Dinn. Trying to think of a good Christmas game, but all that comes to mind is Halloween games. Well, there's Christmas Nights, of course. There's Days Before Christmas. There's I've got it. I've got it. Say no more. First Christmas game coming up. Okay. So as you can see, my pretty winter theme carries on. You can ignore that file selector thing. I was going to select a couple of games at random before, but never mind. We don't need that because I know exactly what I want to play. Just bear with me a second, guys, while I get it going. It's on the Commodore Amiga. One of my favorite systems ever. Let me get the emulator up. Okay, the emulator is up. Should be seeing that in a second. There we go. Right. Okay, and then we just get the floppy in. Talking about Barry Bellend, well, I've got his mate, the floppy, next to me here. So I'm just going to grab the floppy. I'm going to whip it out of its hiding place. And I'm going to shove it where it belongs. Where is it? See, there is a game that's very little known, actually. It's a game that was released by Bullfrog. It's a Christmas game released by Bullfrog, except it doesn't say that it's made by Bullfrog at all on the actual game. It's only when we found out later that it was made by a team of guys who were on the Bullfrog team. It's a game called Psycho Santa, and it's a fun little game. Let me just find it. It's on the cover disc. It's not that easy to find, but it's a cover disc on a magazine called the One Amiga. Bear with me a second. It's going to be one of these discs. I may get the wrong one, because they're fairly nondescriptly labelled. So let's give this one a razz and find out if it's this one. You've been obsessed with isometric racers lately. Well, you can never go wrong with a good isometric racer. You can never go wrong with any racer, really, if it's decent, if it handles right. It's all about the handling for me. If the handling's bad, then the game will suck. But if the handling's good, if it feels weighty, then yeah, you can be in for a real treat. Okay, so bear with me. I'm just getting this going. It does take a moment, unfortunately. On MotorStorm RC, yeah, I played that a little bit. Never really got that much into the game, but I've been told it's good fun. I loved the full scale MotorStorms. I thought they were great. Especially Pacific Rim, was it? Or Pacific Rift? That was my favourite. That was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, that one. Just bear with me a tick. For some reason this game isn't booting. Ah, come on, you son of a bitch. Right. Get a 1.3 kickstart in there. 1.3 for the A500. Now it should work, right? Wrong. Son of a... Gonna work now. It's not letting me drag and drop discs. Probably not in admin mode. Okay. Right. So we put a disk in the drive. We're going to eject it. And we're going to put it back in. Oh, that disk does nothing. Okay. Good to know. Let's try this one. We're off to a great start here, boys and girls. Hey, Super Nintendo Zach, how you doing? You any relation to Super Nintendo Chalmers? Okay. Well, this is going swimmingly. For some reason, this is not accepting any discs that I'm putting into the unit. So I'm disappointed. That one's not going to work either. We might need all night at this rate. We might need it. So let me just clarify what disc it's on. Well, that's really useful. It doesn't tell me anything. Apart from it was released in 1993. Disc 1 of the 1 issue 52. Right, okay, so we need issue 52. Disc 1. Go. Got it. Gonna extract it. And then hopefully we're gonna be able to run it. I did say the one number 52, didn't I? Oh, yes, we have success. Huzzah. Finally. Okay, so this is Psycho Santa. And we should be able to have fun. There we go. Bullfrog Productions Limited. This is a shareware game. Remember those? When you could play it for free? And then you could give some money out if you were happy. And you wanted extra levels or extra features. In this case, you also get a limited edition signed poster. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna lower that volume down to about there. Hopefully that volume should be good for you guys. Playing Rive. I don't think I've played that before. You've got to love the Amiga's sound capabilities. Phenomenal machine. Let's roll. Okay. Make one house happy. So here I am. I'm Santa Claus with my little reindeer. And the idea is to get snow on the houses and drop presents down the chimneys. And it's much easier said than done. Especially when you've got death trying to destroy you. Galaxy, yeah, Galaxy is a great game. I wish I owned it. I can never find a copy. So that's one in my collection. Well, it's one that's not in my collection that I would love to have at some point. Ah!
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah, I want to get a physical copy of Galaxy. It looks great. Now, I'm sure there was a way that you could drop. Ah, yeah, when you turn. There we go. We're dishing out the gifts. We're out of gifts. We have to kill the evil snowman.
Ho ho ho!
It's a really deranged little game, but it's kind of cool.
Oh no!
Ho ho ho!
Ho ho ho! Oh, we got two lights on. Oh, I missed the power up. Hard to grasp the control.
Ho ho ho!
Right, let's get out of here. Whoa!
Oh no!
Kill a turkey.
Ho ho ho!
Okay.
Oh no!
Death has destroyed my houses.
Ho ho ho!
Just trying to get the angles right for dropping the presents down.
Ho ho!
Ah, give me those!
Ho.
Let's take another one out.
Ho ho ho!
Right, so we got a couple of toys. Not quite got the angles down yet. And we're out of toys again. But that's the end of the level, because we died. We didn't save enough houses. We gotta try again. Let's try and get right off the bat. Let's try and get the angles down. Yeah, that's too much.
Thank you!
There we go. No, not quite. There we go.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
There's one happy house. That's the end of the level. Nice and easy. Prepare for the bonus level. Now you've got to make your way up the Christmas tree with a pogo stick. And it's all about timing your fire button presses. This is easier said than done, by the way. You have to be very precise with your button presses, otherwise you lose speed quite drastically. Oh, you got a Mad Catz Mojo box. Never heard of those. And yes, it does look like it's coming straight out of his arse. Right, now I've got to make two houses happy. So,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Out of Prezzi's not the best time to run out of juice.
Ho, ho, ho.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right, let's go. God damn it, he's going backwards. Kill me, man.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Well, that is Psycho Santa. Let's play another round. One more round. So how's the kids? Yeah, they're doing all right. Yeah, doing all right. My little one is yeah, he's crazy. He's climbing up the stairs the other day. He's 9 months old
Thank you.
and he's starting to climb up steps.
Thank you.
Scary stuff. Scary stuff. Yeah, they're all doing really well. They saw Santa themselves today. They got their first gift from Santa. My eldest from Santa got a Minecraft torch, which I was shocked by. You know, when I went to a party and I saw Santa when I was a kid, we never got gifts like that. But yeah, my son got a Minecraft torch. They're about 15 quid, you know, about $20. Yeah, they can't throw up in my beard anymore because the beard had to go. It's coming back. It's coming back. But yeah, and my middle son Theodore, he got a nurse's kit, so he could pretend doctor or nurse, and he absolutely loves that because he wants to be a hero and save people. So yeah, he absolutely adored that idea. And then the baby got what was it? The baby got like matching wooden blocks, different colours, different sizes. So yeah, they got stunning gifts from this party. Really, really impressed. Really, really impressed. Way more than I ever got from a Santa visit as a kid. What do I think of the Resident Evil 2 remake? Well, of course, nobody knows until they've played it, but from what I've seen,
Thank you.
I'm really interested. You know, Resident Evil 2 is a great game. I'd say probably 3 is my favourite, but 2 was amazing. And the remake of Res Evil 1, well, it set a brand new standard for how remakes should be, really. So yeah, I have every faith that Res Evil 2 is going to be awesome, but we won't know for sure until it's actually here and we get to see it for ourselves. But yeah, roll on January for that.
Thank you.
There's a couple of great games coming out in January, and that's one of them. What I liked about Resident Evil 1, the remake, was it added to the story. You know, you thought it was just a graphical upgrade until you met the Crimson Heads, and the picture in the main hall had that hidden area behind it, and it was just phenomenal. And the atmosphere that just dripped out of the original remake for RE1, it was just class. Can I see a Resident Evil 3 being remade? I don't think so, unfortunately. They might do. But Resident Evil 3 was never as popular as the other games in the series. Which is a shame, because I think it's the best one. You know, because it takes the rules of Resident Evil 1 and 2, turns them up on their head. When you think you're safe in the other games, you know, when you're going through a door, you think whatever's you left behind you stays there. In Res Evil 3, you were never safe. The Nemesis kept chasing you. No matter where you ran, through doors, through buildings, in safe rooms. It had multiple choices. You had different endings depending on the choices you made in the game. Yeah, it's a great game. Whether we'll see a remake or not, I don't know. I don't think so. What I'm really disappointed about is that it wasn't on the PlayStation Classic, like most great PlayStation games aren't on the PlayStation Classic. That's another story. Got me out of prezzies already. No, 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 no!
Oh no.
Oh, I'm getting messed up. Dead. Ah!
Oh no.
But there we go. That is Psycho Santa from Bullfrog, the guys who made Populous and a whole other range of great games. That was their free Christmas effort, and quite a good effort, I'd say it was too. I like that game. Nintendo sucks now. They haven't made a good Zelda since GBA Zelda. Did you not play the new one on the Switch? Because I really, really like that. Really like that. I put about 100 hours into it. I absolutely thought that Breath of the Wild was an incredible game. You hated it. Well, I can see if you're into traditional Zeldas why you might not like it, because it's totally different. It's more like what would it be more like? It would be more like an action adventure than an RPG. So I can see why you wouldn't like it if that floats your boat. But for me, I'm not a huge RPG guy. Action adventures are more my kind of thing, and yeah, hit all the sweet spots for me. Hit every single one of them. Yeah, I thought it was great. Some of the actual level designs and puzzles elements in the game were absolute genius. You didn't get to utilize what you learned enough, though. You know, you go into these dungeons, you find these incredible mind-bending puzzles and alternate ways to do things. You do it once, and then you kind of forget all about it, which was a shame. But, you know, the game is only so big, you can only fit so much information on a cart. Yeah, I think they did a great job. All things told. Now here's something. Now, I have no idea what's on this disc. It's just called Christmas Classics. So let's check it out, shall we? Yeah, the dungeons were pointless, kind of. Christmas Classics from Free Spirit Software. And I've just noticed that the Amiga version, the Amiga view that you're seeing is cut off. So let me just fix that super quick. I don't know why it's cut off, but it is. Okay. Gonna have a little bit of border there, but... Hey, QP. Let's open up Christmas. I have no idea what this is, but we will find out. I'm going to put it on turbo mode so it loads faster. You're always down for a good ball busting? Well, maybe we'll play Pang later. Now let's see what's on this disc. Could be a load of Christmas shite. We'll find out. A lot of loading. Jesus. This is with the warp mode, you know. Deck the halls. Okay, so what do we do here? I thought it was going to be a light gun game, but no. It just plays music. I click the button and it's going to skip it now, isn't it? Great. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, everybody. Okay. So it's just a giant sing-along disc. Karaoke. You know what you'd like to see? A Ghostbuster game based off the cartoon of the real Ghostbusters? Well, there is one, Scott. It's DOS-Cember. Are we really going down that road, people? Are we going down DOS-Cember? Alright, well first, let's play real Ghostbusters. Okay? Because I need some strength if I'm doing DOS-Cember. And this shitty graphic isn't doing that. That is the most drunk Santa Claus I have ever seen. He's drunk. He has a boner. Look at that boner. It goes between his boot and the sled. It's like, oh, your nose burns so bright. Oh. Check out my ho ho ho. Yes, Scotty, it's very old. It's very old indeed. And this is horseshit. Okay, I had no idea it was a karaoke disc. The Yeti in the house, that elf, you mean? Oh my dear lord. Where do we even begin? We've got a dog that's supremely happy that he's taken a shit. We have the most stereotypical African-American children that I've seen in a game in a long time. And then we have some, yeah, badly drawn kiddies over here too that are covered in glitter for some reason. And I'm not pressing anything. It's selecting the songs this quick on its own. I'm not clicking. I'm not clicking. Look, my hands are up here. Is it gonna go? See? My hands are up here. It's not me doing it. It's not even finishing the karaoke. Oh my god. I wouldn't want a full sack from that guy. Would you? It's like, yeah. I'm gonna put something down your chimney. An extra Yule log. I'm literally not touching the button. What's with the giant black bit here? There's a giant black box there. Okay, this is quite possibly the worst Christmas related thing I've seen. I've seen a ZX Spectrum Christmas card. That's better than this. Go on, sing along, Cupid. Sing it. Oh my god, it doesn't even let you finish the song. Okay, let's see what disastrous picture we've got next. Oh, it's Drunk Santa again. I hope that's a doll and he's not molesting a very young child. Well, the fire looks good. I don't even know this song, but wow. What's going on? What is going on? Oh, here we know this one. Wow. Yep, spelling mistakes, shitty graphics, awful songs, and incomplete without loading. Terrible. Oh, look over here, boys and girls. Daddy's getting a bit of Christmas spirit. What is wrong with that kid's leg? Has he got a broken leg and it's sticking out to the side? Wow, this is absolutely and utterly terrible. It's a car crash. I have to see more. But I don't want to, but I have to see more. Oh, ear piercing. Wow. Oh my god, it's Homeless Snowman. Come here, kid, you got any whiskey? Your mother's a whore. Come on, kid, push my fourth button. Wow. And the dog, funnily enough, is one of the more normal things in this diorama of hell. You notice the snowman is waving with the two kids over there. So this isn't the only magical snowman. This is just the one that looks like a mixture between a homeless man and your worst nightmare. Imagine if you were walking in the air with this guy. He wouldn't be holding you by the shoulders. He'd be flying behind you. So should we play Zombie Revenge for Dreamcast? Well, we could play a bit of DC. But I did say we'd play real Ghostbusters, and then we'll do DOS-Cember, because you wanted DOS-Cember. Ooh, Christmas tree. What's this Christmas tree gonna look like? Just bear with me. I'm gonna reach down here. I want therapy. What's the isometric shooter on Dreamcast? The isometric shooter. Cannon Spike is kind of isometric. Quite a few. Okay. This is a natural outdoor Christmas tree. Well, there's Scotty Ikaruga, but it's not really isometric. We have the spawn of the devil. We have a squirrel. A little birdie, tweet tweets. And we have the most tweaked out owl in existence. Okay, this is dreadful. I can't just do this anymore. Scotty Balo, that could be Millennium Soldier Expendable. That was a lot like Contra, just viewed from overhead. Okay, I think we've seen enough of this. Let's skip that, because I think we've all lost the will to live while looking at that. Now, Was the real Ghostbusters on Amiga? I don't think it was. I think it was arcade. Yeah, I think it was only arcade. So let's get arcade going. Ooh, pew. Oh no, there is an Amiga version of Real Ghostbusters. Well, as we've got the Amiga rocking and rolling, let's go straight to that. Play the Amiga version. I love the Amiga. One of my favourite machines ever of all time. Okay, so you want to have unlimited lives? Well, that's a bit cheaty. Are we filled with Christmas cheer yet, boys and girls? I'll take this as kind of a late Halloween. I missed Halloween because of work. Now, my friend had this game on the Atari ST, and I was extremely jealous because I was a huge Real Ghostbusters fan. Very jealous. I had all the figures. I had an Egon which kind of popped out its eyes and drool and slime spilled out of its face. Green Ghost, it's Slimer! Ah, got hit. I've never played the Amiga version of this, but I remember the ST one looking much better. I'm afraid no ghost. New Ghostbusters on NES was excellent, yes. It was also on Game Boy as well. It was fantastic. Best Ghostbusters game on, well, 8 and 16-bit hardware. Beaten only by the 360 Ghostbusters. I mean, this is kind of fun. It's not really got anything to do with Ghostbusters, let's be honest. It's a shooter, but it's kind of fun. I'm not very good at it, but it's fun. Boom, 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 boom. Takes ages to load again. Right, let's go. Collect the keys, save the city. Don't die. If possible. Yeah, I played Sweet Home on the NES. What a great game that was. Wow, I've lost 2 lives already, right off the bat. Yeah, if you play Sweet Home, and then you play the Game Boy Color not Ninja Gaiden, Resident Evil Gaiden, you can see the same fighting system in place. It was just so far ahead of its time, Sweet Home. And Haunting's great too. Yeah, Haunting was in my top Mega Drive games of all time, ever. Never seems to get old, even though it's repetitious. Man, I'm dead already! Okay, that is painful. Painfully hard. Let's see if the arcade version's any easier. Let's see. Okay, so let's try the arcade edition. Let's get the good old MAME going. We'll just go real Ghostbusters. Sims, there we are. Okay. Just gonna go full screen a second. I'm just gonna add the window again. There. Because this actually has a border. We just gotta set up some keys. So unfortunately I won't be able to see chat for a moment, but we're just gonna play this. Setting up my buttons. Okay. Okay, as I say, I can't see chat right now, so if you want to insult me, go for it. I won't see it for a few minutes. Ah, yeah. I'm afraid no ghost. Dead though. Okay, so you gotta slay the monsters with the gun and then zap them. Just getting torn up. This is designed to just munch money. That's all it's designed for. Take little kids' cash. Have it. Damn. There's one dead. Where'd the other one go? There he is. Okay, so the gun's effectively pointless. Just may as well just use the stream. There we go. Got the key. Door open, moving on. Next level. Can't catch the ghost. Come on. Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to use the stream. Screw it. Seems much, much more effective. Get up the ladder. Yeah, this wouldn't have been very impressive back in the day. And it's certainly not impressive now. I'm kind of glad I didn't have it as a kid, because the Amiga version wasn't the best conversion by the look of it. And it was really, really hard. And this is really, really hard. It's just purely designed to take your money. Just to see what's around the corner, what's next. If I just stand here and plow him, probably do as much damage as strategically trying to dodge. Okay, moving on. $100 ghosts for 1 extra life. Wow. Oh no, I'm out of zapper. I can't cross the streams, man. Oh! I don't get it back when I die either. Just gotta get beam energy. Yeah, you're a sitting duck if all you've got is the little blaster thing. Is this a mini boss? Can I get through that? Can I break it? It's not very good at signposting. And your character isn't very good at turning either. Oh well, that is the real Ghostbusters. I think we've had enough of that. Let's just close that down. And hide the main window. And we're going back to this one. Now let me just catch up. So. I'm a sucker for Metroidvania games. Yeah, Metroidvania games are good. Yeah, Alien Syndrome. It's very Syndrome-esque, except Syndrome is good. It is a 2-player. It was a 2-player QP. It's designed to rip off 2 kids at once. Bloody Wolf was fun, as was Geist. Blaster Master could never get on with. Ooh, play Aliens Arcade. That's good stuff. Which one? Alien 3, the gun's really good. Right, so we've got a bit of a backlog coming in for games to play. Right. Let me just get my DOS-Cember system. I just want to play the Aliens, the Konami one. Okay, well, we'll get that set up. Just waiting for Launchbox to come up. I did a bit of tweaking for Launchbox and it kind of shit the bed. Because I thought, well, Launchbox works so well for Windows games and DOS games. I thought, well, why don't I just put all of my emulators on there and all of my software for all systems? It turns out if you've got over 100,000 files, Launchbox doesn't like it very much. Like, at all. So I can only view the platforms individually. If I do all platforms, it crashes. Let's go MS-DOS. Alien 3 on SNES was great. Alien 3 on the Mega Drive was great. Aliens in the arcade was great, but Alien 3 The Gun by Sega is my favourite. Alright, let's just pick a game at random, see what we get. Oh, Tyrian 2000. Yeah, we'll take some of that, thank you very much. Let's install the game. Well, like aspect ratio correction, yes. Windowed. Change my graphics filter. We should be good to go. Christmas has been detected. Activate Christmas. Hang on, I'm just gonna show you the window because that's interesting. So yeah, that's what it actually says here. Right, so let me just hide launch box. Get window capture up. So that's what it says, activate Christmas. And of course, we are totally going to do that. And we're going to play Tyrian 2000. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that I've got joystick functionality. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do. The fire button's working. There we go. Let's go on normal. No, Scott. It's getting harder to get everything. I mean, most of mine is digital backups. It's very hard to find where you can get files for everything nowadays. You're just gonna have to start looking, unfortunately, pal. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Yeah, it's very annoying. Okay, so this is Tyrian. This is a famous PC shmup. So it's a favourite. Right up there with Raptor, Call of the Shadows. Whoa. Yeah, MU Paradise, may it rest in peace. I haven't played this in donkey's years. I've forgotten all of the patterns completely. I'm playing it like it's the first time. Forgotten everything in this game. Yeah, Thunder Force was a good series of games. I think 4 was my favourite. Was it 4? Might have been. It's either 2 or 4. That was my favourite. Whoa. Okay. Not doing too bad. Hit there. Yes, please, you know. Please give my bell end a good old stroke. I really would appreciate that. I would let you see Barry Bellend right now, but my hands are busy, so I'll let you see Barry Bellend after this. Hey.
Christmas element has been detected.
Whoa, it's getting faster. Secret level. That wasn't much of a secret level, was it? Ah! Knew that was gonna happen. We've got a fair few messages now. And speaking of messages, well, I think now would be a good time for one, wouldn't you? Say hi to Barry, everybody. There was Barry. There he is. There's our pal. Hey, Barry! Okay, let's carry on. So let's just skip through all of these. You don't really need to read these. I'm just going to skip them. That data goes into like a data bank. Now I can upgrade my ship as well. Go for better rear and front guns. Go for a rear gun. Go for a sonic wave. Shield. Gen core high energy generator. Custom one. Left sidekick, we want Into ship. Right sidekick, we can't afford. That will do. Try that again. Now I've got a little bit more in the way of firepower. Should be able to progress a little bit further. My shield's taken some bad hits already. Not the best. Blue bullets on blue cloud. Not the easiest to spot. My distance. Just click away. Too close for comfort there. No, oh, I missed it. Nuts. case of dodging.
Christmas enemy has been detected.
Oh, that was close. No secret level this time.
Massive Christmas enemy has been detected.
Ah! No! At least I can get my right sidekick now. No, I can't. I still don't have enough money. Okay, well that was Tyrian 2000. Good little shooter. I need a bit more practice with the patterns on it though. Interesting that it's got a Christmas mode. I wasn't aware of that before. Now let's see. Ooh. The randomizer has picked Genocide 2, Master of the Dark Communion. Let me just install that. I've never heard of it before. Just going to hide that main screen because it's kind of in the way. Where is it? Right. Aspect ratio correction, yes. Ooh. Okay. So let's check out Genocide. Whatever this may be. Mantra features for the future. Just have to readjust the size of the screen again. No, I have never played this game before. I have no idea what it is, if it's any good. Not a clue. Okay. It's a tiny window. Oh, nice music. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a point and click. I get the feeling this is going to be a shooter again. I'm trying to think if I played Genocide 1. Wait, that mech looks familiar. Reminds me of a game on the PC Engine. Might very well be. Doesn't appear to be any control with the joystick. It's keys only. Look at things. Yep, old school. Okay, so we've got X to attack, no, Z to attack, X to jump, Space doesn't seem to do anything. And this does remind me of a PC Engine CD game. Mad Stalker or something, it might have been called. Oh man, I'm getting hammered. So this Scott Velo, we're playing this on good old DOS. Okay, so we do have a dash attack. See if I can stretch the window any, because it's tiny. No, I'm just gonna have to deal with a tiny screen. You can see it full screen, or nearly full screen, but I'm seeing it on something that's a bit bigger than a Game Boy screen. Jump skill involved. Yeah. That's a bit annoying. I should look up the X68000. Yeah, I've really wanted one for a long time, but they're so expensive to buy, and they're so hard to find one that works nowadays. But yeah. That's probably the last piece of hardware I want to buy. I mean, the rest I can deal without owning, but I've always wanted a 68,000. No! Oh shit! You son of a bitch! I'm gonna blow up. Yeah, there are emulators for it, but it's not quite the same. So what do we do here? Do we go up? What do we do? We're stuck, people. Oh no, there's a key. Gotta get to it. Ah! Damn! Get me up there! HP. After all that, that's all I get. I lost HP trying to get there. Okay. Go! Yes, there we go. Oh, getting hammered. Destroyed. One life. Okay, that's painful. Okay, let's try and continue. I can't move. My shield's almost completely gone already. This isn't bad, but it's hard work. Even the little guys, once they get moving, they just lock you up. Yeah. You're guaranteed to be hit 2 or 3 times if one of them hits you. Am I ready for Smash Ultimate? Yeah, I'm not going to partake. I'm not a fan of Smash. Sorry, I think Smash is overrated. I may get it one day because the kids might like it, but it's not for me. I like the original one, the Smash from the 64. Because then, back then it was like a party game, you know, it wasn't taking itself seriously like it does now. Because Smash Brothers should not be taken seriously as a fighting game. Because it's just not a fighting game. It's a party game. And as long as it remembers that and it stays in its spot, then it's fine. The moment it tries to be competitive and all that jazz, then it just falls flat on its face. You're going to go Balo. See ya. See you, Cupie. Get out. Ah! What? Okay, we're on to the next section. This is hard. For some reason, Alexa is set up. For some reason, my Amazon Alexa just kicked off out of nowhere then. That was kind of creepy. Now what do I need to do? Must be something I've missed. Anybody played this game before? Anybody know what I'm doing? Because I sure as hell don't. I'm just trying to get up there. Maybe I just have to destroy the robots in the area. Yep, that seems to have done it. Now I've just got to do that awkward jump. This is frustrating. There we go. Too many of them. Yeah, we made it. Okay. Sorry about hitting the mic there. Uh-oh. Dead, so dead. Well, that's Genocide 2, everybody. Interesting. I think I might need to look that game up a little bit. It was out on the SNES? So, Genocide 1 came out on the PC Engine. So it was, yeah, it was the game, a sequel to a game I was thinking about. And it did come out on the X68000. Now, Genocide 2 came out on the SNES and the PC. Very interesting. Very interesting. Hadn't heard of that. Haven't seen the SNES one before. So you learn something new every day. Might have to check out the SNES version at some point. But for now, let's see what the random select brings. No, we're not doing a point and click. No way. I don't want to do Ninja Gaiden either. Well, maybe we should. Maybe we should. Because the PC version is almost as bad as the Amiga version. It's one of the worst versions of Ninja Gaiden ever. And if you haven't seen it, well, yeah, you probably would be alright to check it out. This is rough, by the way. Rough. You can tell already. You can tell that you're in for a bad time. And oh boy, am I in for a bad time. Look, it's even got a space in Ninja Gaiden. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I always thought it spelt with the Japanese kanji. I always thought it spelt Ninja the Gaiden. But that was me being a dumbass kid. How was I supposed to know? I don't want to do this, but let's do it anyway. We have to press space for it to just go through the motions. Yo, Hayabusa. Irene Liu. Robert T.S. Also hail me, Ashtar, as the new master. Ha 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 ha. Are you ready, kids? Your eyes are not deceiving you. This is the PC version of Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden 2. Very hard to play because the animation is so jumpy that you can't really tell where you're gonna land. I got a friend. But the programmers didn't after they released this pile of shite. They deserve to have their families abandon them. It's not fun or playable in any real way. You know, Ninja Gaiden on the NES, pretty solid game. Good fun. Some would argue it's better than the original. I think I prefer the original better. This one? Well, look at it. Look at it. Wait. No, what? I died by jumping down that cavern. I died. Really? I gotta do the level again? Really? That's horseshit. What? Did I not touch the ladder? So if you don't touch the ladder and you fall down the intended gap where you've got to fall down anyway, it's game over. Or at least life lost. Start at the beginning again. Wow. That's a whole hearty fuck you. Just blaze through. And jump. Wow. Fun fact, kids. You watch my normal jumps and when I jump forward, how they work. Okay? And then you compare it to at the end of the level when I jump forward. See, when I jump now, when I'm on my downward arc, it doesn't stop. My downward arc continues going forward. However, you watch when I get to the end. If it's going to do it again. See, look, it maintained its arch. Okay, here we are. Let's see if it does it again. Oh no, that time it let me. Wow. Look at the graphics. I'm sorry, that is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yes, that can go eat a whole bag of dicks. Do you see what Ninja Gaiden 1 looks like on the PC? Because Ninja Gaiden 2 was dreadful. Let's see if Ninja Gaiden 1 was at least a respectable. Very, very small window. Let's go with CGA graphics. In the USA. Okay. Nothing's happening. Oh, here we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, so this is based on the arcade game, also known as Shadow Warriors. Not the Ninja Gaiden that was the same as the NES version. Oh wow, does this need a speed injection? It's much quicker to jump everywhere. When you actually start walking... Oh boy! We're walking in molasses. Wow. Well, I think this is safe to say. It's a damn sight better than Ninja Gaiden 2 was. I would still rather eat my ass out with a rusty spoon than play it again, but at least I would consider it for a moment. There is some semblance of a game in there. Somewhere. Bogged down quite heavy in horse shite, but it is there somewhere. I'm not wishing I was dead yet. I've certainly seen better ports, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. If this is what you had when you were a kid, you could learn to like this. It's a good time waster. I mean, it wastes a hell of a lot of time just walking to the right, waiting for you to hit your next bad guy. Okay. You literally leap when you jump. Like, wow. Like, whoa, holy shit. Compared to your walking speed, it's just like lightning's fast. It's not letting the screen scroll any further. I guess I gotta drop down then. Okay. Come back. Yeah. I think that's enough, Ninja Gaiden. It's like watching paint dry on the PC. It's really, really, really slow. Painfully slow. Okay, so let's do another random game. Flight sim? Yeah, why not? That's why not. It's crashed. So, it picked out F-15 Strike Eagle. Game released in 1985 for DOS. Let's see how we go. CGI graphics again. Joystick. Ah! And it's crashed. Okay, maybe no Strike Eagle in that case. Let's re-roll into something else slightly random. Okay, well this is a gem that I've never heard of. Sounds interesting from the synopses. It's called MOT. And according to this, MOT is nothing less than a 3-meter tall interdimensional monster which can travel through the planes of time and space as easily as you go from your bedroom to the kitchen. You could be in for a treat here, boys and girls. Let's go for VGA. Of course, it could be complete and utter shite, but we'll find out. Opera Soft. Opera Soft, eh? Okay, it looks like we've got 3 modes. Do the house. What the hell is this? What am I doing? So I'm getting little cutscenes of people looking confused. But I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. Can I use the skateboard? There's an abyss of nothingness that I just jumped out to. Okay, this makes no sense whatsoever. I am so lost. Okay, so according to this, I've got a mini-map in the corner, and it says that 2 other people in the house Or at the top of the building. What? I'm gonna take your giant ass key, please. You know, the one that's as big as your desk? Well then. Game over, huh? Alright, I think we've seen enough of Mott. It's more like rot, as in it's a heap of shite. And it can go right in all hell and eternity for all I care. It's just makes no sense. I'm sure if I read the manual for a long time, I may get some semblance of sanity from it, but who wants to read a manual? Yeah. When you could be doing something far more productive with your time. Like this. This is a great game. For some reason, part of it's cut off though. Just trying to figure out why. And that's a bit better. Okay. Have a quick game of this. This is fun. Great graphics, great everything. I would love to release my trigger, but there's a hell of a lot of aliens around. If I release the trigger, I'm screwed.
Something's inside.
Yep. Anyone else want some? Anyone at all? You? Okay. super face hugger. And it's out of here. Boom! Happy days. Just gonna see how far one credit takes me. Probably not very far, but we'll see. Not very far at all at the moment. And headbutting alien dogs. Damn, he came off screen and took me out. Well, as suspected, I didn't get very far on one credit, but it's still a great game now. Okay. So let's just go back a little bit on the chat and see what I might have missed. Were there any requests that I saw before Aliens by Konami? Millennium Soldier Expendable. Or anything else? Expendable and Konami Aliens, right? So, Expendable. See if I've got that on PC. If not, I do have it on Dreamcast. Looks like we'll be running the Dreamcast version. That's alright, Scotty. I've just been playing a random hodgepodge of games. Alien 3, Mott, which was absolute garbage. The Ninja Gaiden games, which are absolute garbage. But we played them nonetheless. On the PC, they are dreadful. But now we're going to try Millennium Soldier, if it works. Not sure if it does under emulation. We'll give it a go. Or I'll have it here somewhere. Millennium Racer. Meh. Where is it? Not there, is it? Just under Expendable. Yeah, it's just under Expendable for the Dreamcast. Think you're obsessed with isometric games because it feels like playing with toys. Yeah, I can kind of understand that. Let me just copy this over. Gives me an excuse to bust out the old Redream emulator. Bear with me. It's going to look a bit wonky because it's in 4x3 and 7x9. 16x9, sorry. Second. Right. So this should work. Hearing? Okay, I'll just be right back. I have returned. Started playing Attack on Titan 2. I haven't played Attack on Titan 2 yet. I've played Attack on Titan 1. Thought it was okay. I thought it had a lot of promise. Could be rather good. But yeah, not played the second one yet. I'm a fan of Koei. I like their Dynasty Warriors games and so on and so forth. So yeah, I can imagine that could be pretty cool. Now, for some reason, this isn't showing up on screen. So bear with me a moment while I just try and figure that out. Yeah, I can see it, but for some reason it's not showing up. It's not even showing up on my list of available windows. So that's so it just sounds like porn right now, because you can't see what's going on. It seems to only update when I minimize and maximize. Okay, do we have visual? No, we do not. It's crashed completely. Alright, try it again. Just go to my disk drive. Expendable. There we are. Controller should be ready to go. You watched 3 seasons of it in 2 days, man. That takes some doing. Cool cutscene. Go. And just like that, it crashes again. Right, 3rd time's a charm. Right. Let's hope. This emulator's got a lot of potential, but it's rather buggy. Yeah, it's crashing. I'm gonna try Demule instead. Now, I do have the real machine behind me, but kind of a pain to set up for video capture, so it's easier to kind of do it all from one station here on the PC. So let's just try the Demule MU. Just got to change the plugin real quick. Our image should let me select Expendable. Should run it. Okay. Okay, so we got our little VMU here as well. There we go. Happy days. No, I haven't played Zombie Revenge yet. Doing Expendable at the moment. Which I haven't played in a long time, but I remember it being hard as nails. This is one of the first Dreamcast games I ever owned. I had the Japanese Dreamcast in '98 when it first launched in Japan. I had Virtua Fighter 3, Sonic Adventure. Oh! And then this was one of the next games I bought. Okay. Of course, playing the game with old school controls is kind of tricky now, because of course you expect it to be a twin stick shooter by today's standards. Dreamcast didn't have twin sticks, so you've got the R trigger which you hold down, and that's your strafe toggle. That's what you have to kind of walk one way, shoot the other. Okay. Yay, have a heart. Yeah. Loads of destruction. You probably could with an emulator. Yeah, you probably could map it to work with twin sticks. How well it would work, I'm not sure, because, as I say, the triggers are your strafe toggle. So it's not like you're pressing individual face buttons to shoot in different directions. Your face buttons all fire in the same way, and then you've just got your trigger to toggle strafe. Whoa. And your movement's slower when you strafe. So if you want to move quick, you have to fire a single direction. Later, Scotty. Have a good one. Okay. easiest boss ever? Nah, surely not. I was gonna say, it's gonna kick in at some point. Strafing certainly helps though, with this part. And he's out of there. Yeah. That works. Some bonus points. Nothing back here as well? No, okay. So through we go. Next level. What a fun little early Dreamcast game. Quite often forgotten about by people, but I've always liked it. I think it was also out for the PlayStation as well. The PlayStation version wasn't as solid. It came out on the PC, and the PC version was very good. Pretty much identical, just using a Voodoo graphics card instead of a Power VR one. So some of the lighting effects looked a little different, but all in all, very, very similar. Alright, moving on. Oh, got a hit then. Whoa. You know, this could possibly be one of my favourite Dreamcast games. Possibly. I'm going to record footage for my Dreamcast stuff on the Dreamcast, not the emulators. Well, this game is music for a start and the real machine. Run, 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 run. Now I'm gonna die. Ugh. Is that the first life lost? Second one's gonna go soon. Okay. Ah, such a good feeling. Yeah, it's a great little game, this one. As I say, a lot of people forgot about it. Rage Software were great at making games. They really were. They were such talented developers. They made some fantastic games back in the day. Another game on Dreamcast which often got forgotten about was Incoming, which was a bit like Missile Command, but in 3D. And that was very good as well. It was really popular on the PC. They used it to really show off the Voodoo cards when they first came out. They're the first kind of really cool 3D accelerator cards. Rage's Incoming was used to sell it, basically. Sold one for me, that's for sure. I remember distinctly getting my first Voodoo card with Incoming on it. Blew my mind. Ah. Ah. That's not good. I can't believe I survived. I'm not going to survive for long. Damn. Yeah, I played Zombie Nation. Is that the... That's the NES game, isn't it? Where you're the floating head. Okay, well that is Expendable, ladies and gentlemen. What a corker that game is. If you've never played it, go out, grab yourself a copy. You can get it dirt cheap for the Dreamcast now. Let me just see what the price is. I'll be shocked if it's anything more than $10. Okay, so you can get a copy in the UK for £7.50, which is about $10. The American version seems to be a bit more expensive, and it's going to cost you about $40, $40 to $50. I would say it's worth it. The Japanese version is quite cheap. That's the version I own. I've got the Japanese one. It's all in English, and you can get that for about $15. Money well spent, if you ask me. Corking game. Speaking of corking games, let's just get a little zombie game going. I just have to get the disc ready. Takes a second. And away we go. Zombie Revenge. Oh. This is a game I've learned to appreciate over time. At first, I didn't like it very much, but the more I played it, the more I enjoyed it. At first, I thought, it's just like a poor version of Dynamite Cop, but then I really learned how to enjoy the game. Which mode should we do? Should we do arcade or original? Let's go original. Go normal mode.
Select players.
Okay, emulation isn't great. So we may have bugs. The emulation isn't spot on this game.
Are we still following this guy?
He's the one making the zombies. To catch him, we have to follow. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, maybe one day they'll have net play that works well on Dreamcast. Then we can have all kinds of fun.
Machine gun.
Help me! Help!
That's interesting. Yeah, he speaks Japanese in the game, and English in the cutscenes. Yeah.
Shotguns.
Boom.
Here, take this.
Oh,
a man
it's
with
a
golden
floppy.
eyes said to give it to you. How did I get myself into this mess?
There's no time.
There's no time. Oh man, died outright. Come on, turn around.
Grenade. Grenade.
Don't flame on. He's gone. Yeah, the emulation's not great. I don't remember the controls feeling so stilted. I'm struggling to do a few things here.
Bullets. Bullets.
punch the computer to check out the disc. Pick a card, any card. I'll be waiting.
Antidote. Machine gun. Bullets.
Still not dead. There we go.
Bullets.
Let's go.
Gazor. Logical weapon. I got a bad feeling about this.
Bullets. Bullets. Bullet antidote. Bullets. 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 Antidote.
Give me my tuna.
Bullets.
There we
Antidote.
go. Close.
Bullets. Bullets. There's no time.
Keep running out of time.
There's no time. There's no time. There's no time.
Die!
Die.
Boom. It just appears out of nowhere. So I've forgotten, is he supposed to be Nightmare from House of the Dead? So I know this is a side story to House of the Dead, isn't it? time limits seem to be extremely harsh.
これもこれも
Okay.
Axe. Antidote. Bullets.
Okay, next area.
It's coming out.
Ooh. Not creepy looking at all. There's got to be something I'm missing, because I'm seeming to do no damage. My timer seems to run out quick.
Shotgun. Bullets.
You definitely do more damage when you're doing melee attacks. Let's just take him out. It's a last credit. Yeah. Going up.
死ぬのは怖くないか
Bullets.
Man, one shot took me out. Really? Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, that was Zombie Revenge. I'm going to call it a night there because it's 3:30 AM. Just switch back to camera a sec. Yeah, so I'm going to call it there. It's 3:30 in the morning. It's a bit of a shorter stream than normal. Only 2.5 hours, but yeah, it's good fun. Zombie Revenge, I need more practice on, I think. Yeah, it's quite stilted in the way that you fight. It takes a bit of getting used to after not playing for a few years. So I think I'll come back to that another night. Play arcade mode next time. Until then, as I say, there are special things available in the chat. You can now become a member of the channel. You can absolutely become a member, and you can now use super chats. There are now emojis on the channel as well. You can use special custom emojis, like ones I'm putting in the chat right now. You've got Yatta, you've got the Fallout, you've got Yutan Saiban, and you got a heart. And the more people subscribe to the channel, the more people that become members, the more emojis I can make. You also get badges and all kinds of bits and pieces as time goes on, the more people register. So please consider registering to the channel, becoming a member, putting in a super chat, getting some emojis, having a good old time. Right, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye. Stream hasn't stopped yet. I think my OBS has crashed. Should we do like the old Frank Drebin Police Squad?